Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today, I would like to talk to you and share about the time that is speeding. I would like to share with you what I'm going through because of the time that's speeding. I don't know, probably some of you are experiencing this change, that you realize that the time is going so fast, and you're wondering how you can manage your time, your activities. I knew the time was going fast since last year. I realized, that it was going fast, but since 2024, and to be honest, since January 1st, the time went way too fast for me, way too fast. And I feel like I don't have time to do anything. And I was talking with a friend, we were sharing, and I was sharing about my day, how it was busy and how the time it was going fast. And she shared with me that she can do more than 2 things a day. And I laughed because I felt, wow, I'm not alone, because literally that's how I feel. When I start my day, I feel like, and at the end of the day, I feel like I haven't done anything. I maybe did work on 2 things. And then I start questioning myself. And I have to say, it started like end of December 2023 and up to January. I felt like I was doing something wrong. I wasn't good enough. I couldn't manage my time. I couldn't organize myself. And then I was talking to myself and I said, I've been working all my life and I knew how to organize myself. I knew how to organize my time and finish different things during the day. Now I feel like I'm not doing anything. And I started asking if I was getting lazy or if I was getting, I don't know, something was wrong. And at one point, I felt like, I don't know, I wasn't depressed, but I wasn't feeling motivated or energized because I was running all the time. I was just running. And instead of really focusing on working properly the way I used to, because I like to, when I take my time, for example, when I'm working on my blog, I like to take the whole day to write an article, because sometimes I just receive messages how to, what to write. And now it's just running. And I cannot catch up with the time. I can't. So I don't know how you guys, you feel, how you manage, how you manage your time. And I was telling myself, I know the time has shifted. I know the time is speeding. And I feel that way. I feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not working hard enough. What about those who don't know that the time is shifting, that there is change around us, that the energy is pushing, that we are changing frequency? If they feel that they not good enough, they are not working hard enough, probably at one point they will be depressed. It will be a shutdown somewhere, because trust me, this month of January, I felt it. It was too much for me. It was too much. And I start waking up earlier, and it's not doing anything. I keep running. I start working really earlier, but I'm keep finishing like 6, 7 p.m., sometimes 8. So I make a decision last week, I would say. I make the decision. I say, because, it can work on your mental health. It can start working even on your physical body, because, you have hard time sleeping, because when you go to sleep, you're still thinking about the work that you need to do. And I just sit down and I say to myself, maybe this is the time. The time when people keep saying there is no time, time doesn't exist. Maybe this is it, because there is no way I can go on like this for more than 1 month, like 3 months, just running, trying to catch my breath, try to catch time. Well, there is no way. So I told myself, the universe trying to tell us right now, by speeding the time as well, there is no time. Time doesn't exist. Time is just here now. There is no past, there is no tomorrow. When we get to tomorrow, it will be here now. So I made the decision to just do what I can with the time that I will choose. If I need to work from 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, I will do what I need to do. Because sometimes I start working at 9. I'm working. I feel like I'm really rushing. And when I decide to look at the time, it's 3 p.m. But I don't recall what happened in that fragment of time. What happened? It's like I don't have any recollection of me working like several things during these 6 hours. So is it a way of changing frequency? Is it a way of changing the way we need to think or feel or see things? Have you experienced that? I'm curious to know, because I realize more than once I have like a blank between time, a time frame, but really a long one, like 9 to 6, or 9 to 3, sorry, or it can be from, let's say, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. I just look at the time and I feel like I wasn't here. I don't know how to explain that. I feel like I wasn't here because I don't know what I did between those times, but I know I was supposed to work, but I don't know what I did. Concretely, I cannot put a finger of what I did. And I think that's the reason why sometimes I feel like I didn't do more than 2 things in a day. This time shifting, speeding is something. It's really something. I never experienced that before. I experienced a little bit about the time speeding last year, but it was like, okay, you're working and it's like, the time passed but you are working. But this year is really different. I feel it's different. And I wanted to make the pause and say, things are changing and I need to change myself. I need to change the way I used to do things, because there is no way I can keep going like that. And probably because we are changing frequency, it's gonna go faster. But that's mean I need to think about how I will work. I need to really change everything. And that's a challenge because it's new. And I'm sure it's new for you as well. And I'm curious to know how you manage, if you already saw the change, and how do you apply on your daily routine. I don't want people to think that something's wrong with them, because I know I felt that for a few weeks, especially this year, because I couldn't believe what was going on until I just decided to sit, to make a pause, and to think about what was going on. Why do I feel like I'm not doing enough? Why do I feel like I'm not working hard enough? Because I do. It's just the time that is not actually aligned with me anymore. It's like there is like a gap, or and we need to understand that. We really need to understand that, because it's going to be, I have to say, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And we need to share what we are experiencing, because we will feel less alone. We won't feel like it's only happened to us, like myself. It's good that I share with my friend, and she told me she's experiencing the same thing. So we need to change the way we do things. I know people have been saying that for the past 3-4 years, but I didn't realize I didn't realize how, and if where, in which area. And what I can say, I don't know how I will deal with all this time shifting and all. I don't know exactly how I will organize myself, but I know I need to do it. I need to do it for my own sanity. I need to do it so I'm not feeling like I'm not good enough, or I'm not working hard enough. And at the same time, I feel like, because you're trying to catch the time, you're trying to catch your breath, because you feel like you still need to work, and you still need to do things. You will work long hours, and you will forget to have a me time. You will forget to get the time for yourself. So the message from me to you is really be gentle. Don't be don't judge yourself like I did. And recognize that something is changing. Recognize. And just try to figure out how you can manage to shift, to change the way you do. Don't push yourself too hard. If there is only 2 things that you can do a day, just do the 2 things. So keep it up. Share in the comment what you are experiencing, or if you already find a solution of how to work with this time speeding. I would like to know about it, because hey, I can use it. Honestly, I can use it. But I know I cannot go on like for the next 2 months like this. So I'm gonna hit the pause, and I'm gonna work the way I can with what I know. And probably in one time I will have the solution. I will be able to work with this speed time. And don't forget, if you have experience like me, that it's not a memory loss, but it's more like a blank between times. Like you feel like you were not there. It's like you are outside and you're just observing or something. Share with me in the comments. I'm curious to know, am I the only one who feel that? I don't think so. I hope not. Thank you. And if you enjoy this content, please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't be able to miss, you won't miss any other video that I will publish out there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following me, and have a great day and evening. From my heart to yours.